that's right. Let's
go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day.
Man, listen, I got to do that again. Sorry, I got to do that again. That was just jamming too much. Hold on. What the hell? Why won't it play again? It won't play again.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day.
Sorry, buddy. I had to do that. I had to do that. Yeah, right. It's like oh my God. Okay, what's going on, Sir Steven? How are you, sir? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Oh shit!
Well,
There you
see,
go.
I'm getting garbage pings. Garbage.
What do you mean garbage pings?
I mean, $4. Some odd 20. 15-minute rides. That kind of garbage.
Buddy, let me tell you, it has been it's been an interesting 2 weeks here as well. The everything has started slowing down, bro. We're starting to slow down. Starting to slow down. Rides and stuff there ain't like they used. They're not there like they're usually there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They are starting to slow down a lot. I'm still able to lock in on Premiere though. I haven't had to make the drop, although Sunday I did do that big lift thing, but we can get into that in a little bit. We've got Steven all the way out from LA. I really want to hear about how Coachella went, how the drivers did out there.
I mean, unless we get Buddha, I didn't go work Coachella, so.
Right. Well, listen, Buddha said he's going to show up, so we'll find out. We'll find out. We got the Driven Dad in the house in the building. He is on a ride. I'm not sure. I know he's listening.
No,
there he is. Okay.
I'm here. I just, when the stream goes live, I take my picture down while I'm on the road because it lags me less.
Buddy, you used to have that awesome setup in that car too, man, for your recording.
Yeah, that was the Model Y. The 2016 Model X doesn't, I don't know. I can't have power when I get out of the car to stay on.
You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, it clips it off.
Yeah.
You don't have so when you're in your car, the update didn't allow you to leave the port power on.
No, I don't even have the MCU2 in this. I have like the original OG full self-driving computer and hardware because it's a 2016. Gotcha. And everybody's like, how do you have 2016 with FSD? I'm like, I just do.
I just do, damn it. I just do. Damn it. Quit asking questions. All right.
And I just can't do minimum lane change toggle. There's not that for me. They took it away.
What do you mean minimum lane change toggle?
Like there's a button on FSD that would allow you to say make minimal lane changes because this thing likes to freaking zigzag in traffic.
Right.
And now all I have is the option to do chill, and it still likes to try to pass people on the right and all this bullshit and like turn only lanes.
Mine don't pass on the right. Mine will not. It does not pass on the right.
Mine will,
but it'll damn sure go around your ass on the left. It'll make, boy, that blinker comes on to go. It goes. Okay.
Yeah.
And we got Pascal in the building. I know he's on his way somewhere. Where you going, Pasky? AI
going
King.
to a hockey game.
Okay. Are you going to play?
Game tonight.
You going to watch?
Gonna go referee.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me see. We got some people. Got some people in the building today. Mr. Antonio, half amazing, bro. That was I didn't. You know what, Tony? I didn't even go look to see how that stock finished today from this morning. Airbirds, but it was a monster. It was a monster. Kimosabi's in the building. What's going on? How we doing? And we got Raymond from North Carolina. Raymond, bro, I know Pascal can. Steven, can you do the razor Raymond with the rolling of the tongue thing?
I don't know what that is.
Raymond. And you got
Ramon.
Yeah, that
Ramon.
bullshit. Who did that? Who did that? Who did that? Who was that?
It's just Ramon.
See,
It's just
you know
Ramon.
what? The
Mhm.
hell with all y'all.
Ramon.
All y'all got to go. All y'all got to go. Pascal, how you doing today, buddy? Because you didn't do it
I'm
tonight.
a little tired, but hanging in there.
All right, I really don't have a lot tonight. I have been buddy, guys. Like I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Atlas Shrugged. I know Tony's seen the trilogy of Atlas Shrugged. Tony. Pascal, you ever seen it? Atlas Shrugged?
Nope, no idea what that is.
Steven, you ever seen Atlas Shrugged? Boy, you guys got to see this movie. Okay, here's a must-watch trilogy for everybody out there. Gotta see Atlas Shrugged. Not the Atlas movie with Tom Hanks. No. Atlas Shrugged. And it really talks about, it can be very descriptive of what we're facing today in the country as far as the whole not communist, the whole socialist thing, where everybody is equal, everybody must make equal, same amount of money, regardless of how much work they do based on their needs and da 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 da. It's man, dude. Like right now, you guys are pushing that big billionaire wealth tax out there. Massachusetts is going at it now. New York is going at it now with the billionaire taxes, bro. I love the movies. That's all I'm gonna say is I love the movies. Vinny, that stock doubled since you've seen it. Did it really? Let me go take a look at that. So, okay, what do you guys take over, bro? I'm just here today, man. I'm just here today.
You remember when I sent you that information about the M1 stock trading?
No, I don't remember. Holy shit.
Oh, okay.
God damn,
Well,
Tony. Holy shit. This thing got up to 24. So Tony sent me a thing this morning. He asked me if I had seen this thing called Birds. It's a ticker. And I don't really trade stocks like that. But he showed me this morning in the pre-market. It was at $2.35. When he told me it was at $10, this thing got up to $24 today. And
On
it's
how
still
much
holding.
volume?
Well, I mean, look at the volume candles. So let's go to the daily volume. How much was the daily volume here? Because look at it. Look at the stock. The stock was dead. Volume today on it was 288 million shares traded. Wow. Normally this thing trades about 37,000 shares. This thing traded 288 million shares in volume today. That's insanity.
What's
That's
the company
insanity.
about?
Well, I guess they were a sneaker company, but they're doing something with AI. But it's not giving. Yep, they mentioned AI, and boom, here it goes. Soon to shut shoe. Here it is, right here. Here's the story. Soon to shut shoemaker stock surges 900% after AI becomes part of the business pivot. You know, everybody's pivoting, guys. Have you noticed that? Everybody's pivoting.
The AI
You
is
go for
a
it.
dark rabbit hole. Every week I'm getting deeper and deeper in that thing.
Well, tell us about it, brother. Go ahead and speak on it.
I mean,
I don't think people truly understand how much of a rabbit hole that AI is.
it's I want to use it to help me out in my business and everything else. It can do a lot of stuff, but what I'm finding is I'm spending a crazy amount of time tweaking everything, and I'm not seeing the increase in productivity yet, uh, because of all the time that I'm spending trying to tweak everything. So it could be, if you're not careful, it could be extremely expensive quickly. So that's kind of why I'm trying to to tweak it so I don't spend hundreds of dollars a day on it.
Well, here's the question:
I did say a day.
why, with what you're trying to do? Because we talk about this a lot. With what you're trying to do with AI, I mean, you say you have to keep tweaking it.
Yeah, because I'm playing with all kinds of different models, and some are more expensive than others. Then some are subscription based. Uh, if you just pay per token, and you're gonna get destroyed on heavy usage. With the good models.
Right,
So
but aren't you? I got to do it to you, Pascal. Don't get mad at me, please.
right,
You have a basic idea of what you want to do with it to build your business and establish your business. Like with me, I've used AI to build a couple of spreadsheets and things like that for myself.
right, right,
But
right, right.
do you keep taking it further and further because you can, or do you
I
keep
be-
taking it further because you're able to?
I think I'm taking it further because I'm able to and I can, and I'm really pushing. I mean, I'm building like all kinds of stuff. Like it's amazing. Uh it's just it's it's just time consuming. To make it all happen. I mean, I'm building stuff that would take weeks and months to do in a day, but because I can, I end up doing more of that.
So in other
But
words, you need an intervention.
probably.
Stephen, we know the tickets to we can fly you to Fort Lauderdale for $77.
Oh
I
man.
know Pascal's a big dude. I can't do it by myself, bro. It's it's gonna take him.
That's a
I don't.
pretty attractive price.
Yeah, he's a big guy, bro. I'm gonna need some help. We might have to pull in Tony. I would say get Omar, but Omar would probably wrap around his ankle and he'd probably flick him off like a booger. Because Omar's a little guy. He's a
So what
really
is
little
this, like
guy.
an exorcism or something?
Yeah, bro. He's listen. He's down that AI pipe. I got so frustrated with YouTube last night and their new changes to the system and how they're treating creators that I cussed Gemini out from top to bottom. I was telling it to shut the fuck up. You're bullshit. You're garbage. You're a piece of shit. Blah 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 blah. And I mean going off on a fucking software system. And it kept saying, and it kept coming back like a third world operator for Uber, like Uber support. I understand your frustration, but this is the way. I understand your frustration, but this is. I'm like, ah! I just shut it off, went to bed. It's sad that I cussed
Yeah.
it out. It's sad that I cussed it out.
Uh,
So I don't know, man. AI can be deep, dude. It can be deep.
I mean, it's extremely powerful. I mean, I'm doing stuff that, like I said, with normally that I've done before, but it would take me, days and weeks to do. And now I did it in like an hour yesterday. Uh, at 4 o'clock actually it was early this morning. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm just like, programming this thing with AI, and it did like everything. Where I used to, have to, go online and read manuals and do all kinds of other stuff, step by step, and
But
the
now
compute the
Steven's into
computer just
code.
took over, and programmed the whole thing. It
Well,
was kind of
Steven,
it was pretty cool.
well, Steven's in the IT at this at with what he does on his W-2. You guys aren't using AI at all out there yet, Steven?
They use AI. I don't get involved. I'm not that interested in AI. Yeah, I guess that's the simplest way to put it.
Well, hell, that was a hell of a conversation. Thank you, sir. He's like,
I
I don't
mean,
eat potato chips. Next question.
Yep.
now like there's a lot of different systems out there, and that we used to use, and it's all web based, and you don't necessarily too familiar with all the menus and settings, and sometimes it could be somewhat confusing. And now I just plug in an API key, and the thing does everything, and I just ask it questions of like, hey, can you check the status on like this, and then it will just come up to me. I don't have to go on the portal. I don't have to do anything. Now that that's just like wow, you know. Um, and once I get all of this like fine tuned, it will definitely help me, uh, with productivity and being more efficient. But I guess it's in the beginning. I'm trying to do it as a cost effective. I could go all wild and just plug in my credit card and paper token, and it would be much simpler, but I would have a huge bill at the end of the month. I'm
So
trying to be conscious on that.
how many different AIs do you actually need? Not how many are you running? How many do you actually need? I mean, I'm basically
Well,
just
that's the
using
thing.
Gemini.
Right. Well, I had a little issue with Gemini initially. Google like kind of like blocked my account on that. So I'm limited with Gemini. I'm limited to the chat based interface. Um,
How can the
but I
Pascal? Let me ask you a question.
right.
How can the common person that might want to start using it for everyday life? What is one or two simple little things they can do to integrate that? That's not so invasive where they got to give up so much personal information about themselves.
Well, I mean, you Gemini is a great point of entry. I mean, I started with it. You started with it, and it's very simple. Google is really good at making things simple for the end user. Uh,
Right.
it's it's built into Chrome browser. It could automatically connect to your Gmail, Google Drive, all of that stuff that your calendar. And I still use Gemini on a daily basis on my phone. I love like, I'll have someone text me something. I take a screenshot and share it with Gemini. I'm like, hey, just add that to my calendar, and it will just do it.
Yeah,
Um,
I've used
that's
it
the
for my
time.
calendar. Yeah, I've used it for my calendar.
This is the simple thing that you can do on the phone. um I use it a lot on the phone because it's built, it's Google, it's built into the Pixel phone.
Yeah, but I mean, I
Um,
don't think that's I mean, it's a plus for the phone, but like on my Android phone, I've got it. I used it on that plenty before I got the Google phone.
I mean, I use it on my iPhone too. I mean, Gemini has got an app on the iPhone,
No, I
and
got rid of that iPhone. Fuck iPhone.
you did, but I
Damn right
still
I
got
did.
mine.
Damn right I did. You cult member. You damn cult member.
uh but
Well, so how can okay?
mm,
So they can use it for their calendar. I
well,
use
that was
it
just one
to
example.
right. Well, I was looking for one or two simple ways.
I
Anybody who
mean,
comes back and sees the podcast, they can figure out. Well, maybe I can try it for this.
it just in what I did early, just because it's fresh on my memory. I shared with Gemini email thread that I had with a customer, and I was like, well, write me a service agreement, and I gave it like a sample of another agreement I have with another customer, and I was just like, write me a service agreement for this
Yeah, but
customer with all what
Pascal, that's for a business person. We talking
right.
about simple things. So how can I get Steven to use Gemini?
Steven. Steven's the tech guy. Like, there's a million ways that you could use Gemini to help him out with his stuff.
Or maybe Grok.
Whether it's hacking like a gaming device or something, like just ways of how to do stuff. It's very useful to get information.
Right.
I used to I like to use it for comparing stuff. It's like you want like pros and cons on like different products and different services and things that you may want to buy, and then you just use it as a shopping comparison. For everyday people, like it's just like how to fix something, how to use it for anything in your life, really.
Tony, I've never had that, so I didn't have to answer that, but I just gave you a response. Sorry, buddy. We got lots going on here today, man. We got trying to help people figure stuff out, man. That's part of what the pod, I guess, is tonight. I called it the peasant squeeze. I mean, it's tax day today, right?
Mm-hmm.
With all the fraud and waste and all of that bullshit. We've been seeing all over from California, New York. I mean, and it's everywhere. Here in Florida, right? They got a congresswoman not too far from me that she embezzled like $5 million. They're about to bounce her ass out of Congress too. These people keep taking our money and we're not getting nothing for it. There's no justice. We're not recovering our money. So it's tax day, right? We used to pay what? 3 cents on tax? Or was it 3% on T-tax that started the Boston and started the whole American Revolution? I'm trying to say it right. And now we're paying like 38% in taxes every other week. I mean, it's crazy. Then you got the Iranian thing that's leading to gas. Here, dude, I normally don't have to look at it. Pascal don't have to look at it. But, it's over $4 a gallon. I don't know how people are making it, bro. I don't know how people are making it. But let me ask you a question. Let's start with that question. Buddha, since you just got here. Buddha.
What's up?
Buddha.
Yes.
Buddha, do you pay your taxes?
Yeah.
Do you like paying your taxes?
Do I like to pay my taxes?
Yeah.
No, but
do you think the government spends your taxes correctly or wisely?
No. Hell no.
Interesting. And see, I'm not going to do it to him. Steven, what do you think, man? I know you pay your taxes, but do you think the government spends our taxes wisely?
I think that there's a lot of places where they don't.
Okay. Pascal, you're Canadian. Do you got to pay American income tax or you pay Canadian tax?
I pay American income tax.
Do you still have to pay Canadian also?
I do not. Canada does not do that, unlike the U.S. But that's for a whole different discussion.
Wait a minute. Canada doesn't have an income tax?
No, Canada has an income tax if you have income in Canada.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know. What? If you live abroad, if you live abroad, the Canada does not ask you to pay income tax there.
Okay. That's a good thing because if you're in California and you leave, they still want to tax you for like up to 5 years after you leave.
Right. There's the U.S. as a country does that to citizens if they go live abroad, and they make over a certain amount of money. They got to pay.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
So you got to continue paying taxes in the U.S. even though you don't live here anymore. If you make over a certain amount of money, but still.
Wow, I did not know that. See, learn something new every day, yo. I don't think our government spends our tax dollars in any way, shape, or form effectively, efficiently, or correctly. I don't understand.
That's at every level too.
Yeah, from the you're absolutely right. From the HOAs and PTAs all the way up to the federal government, and all the way in between. What I don't understand is all I heard about was tariff money, and yet we're still paying this exuberant amount of taxes. And like when you stop, like with some of the non-Tesla EV drivers, like my buddy Uncle Richie, he's always like, just wait till you got to pay road tax, right? California's got that thing where they want you to pay what, 2 cents a mile, 3 cents a mile. Stephen, what's that bill they're trying to pass out there?
I don't know the bill that they're trying to pass. I think there was supposed to be something flat for EVs that comes with the registration, but
well, they did that in Texas, where I think they pay an extra $300 Melvin can answer that
It's-
question. But no, California wanted to impose a road tax. Like I
That's
believe it was
crazy.
2 or 3 cents a mile for every mile you drive. Buddha, did you hear about that or no?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
buddy, we got no energy on this pod tonight. What the hell? Where's the energy at, guys? We need some energy tonight.
Whoa.
I didn't say nothing about pause. I didn't say I was coming to squeeze your little tushes there. Bro, calm down. Okay, calm down. Buddha, tell us about Coachella.
Tell you about Coachella, shit.
Sound like they're coming for you, bro.
Not me. Heck no, it's not.
He didn't pay his taxes.
He didn't pay his taxes.
Coachella weekend 1, it's always been influencers and stuff like that, so it's kind of like to connect with these people, try to get those private clients for those 3 days is kind of tough. But it was pretty fun. I like to go out there and at the corner spot where we always at and listen to the music because the speakers are so loud. So you kind of get a free show. But money wise, I almost cleared. I think like checking up on my money and everything, counting it up all together with cash and Venmos and stuff like that. I probably made like 25, 2,800.
Okay.
In those 3 days. Well, Friday I got there late, so it was like I usually go on Thursday, to get
Right.
those clients. But good thing I have repeated clients from like 3-4 years ago and previous Coachellas that still hit me up to drive them around. So that kind of helped.
Any rappers?
No rappers, but I did pick up an influencer with like 800,000 followers on TikTok and stuff.
Did they give you a shout out?
No, I didn't ask him to do all of that, to be honest. But
Okay. No, that's cool. That's cool.
he gave my dad $800 for an hour and a half ride.
Damn.
So, and I don't know how my dad made it back to Coachella, and this bro, I was like, dude, you're crazy. But I've been like thinking lately, like, I don't know how many more Coachellas do I got in me, bro. Sleeping in your car.
Why did you say that?
Like sleeping in your car for 3 days.
Why are you sleeping in your car? Why are you sleeping in your car?
Because the hotels are like 3,000 a night. 2,000 a night. Sometimes you could get cheaper ones, but then you're like an hour and a half out of Coachella. And it's like, doesn't make financial sense to like just drive down an hour and a half down to 10,
Right.
So
how far away is from where you live is the Coachella thing?
An hour and 45 plus.
So there's no hotel a half hour away that you could have crashed at?
No, because they know that the further they go out, the more people are gonna be enticed to getting paid too. So.
Gotcha.
Unless you go into the deep hood of like Hemet, but nobody's gonna take you to Hemet, and it's just so stupid.
Because you got to remember, Coachella, you've got Palm Springs before you get to anything else, and most people are thinking like $300 just for you to drive them to Palm Springs. Now you're way outside the area. You're gonna take the driver way outside the area. You're probably not gonna get a driver.
Like, okay, so Vinny, there's a town called 29 Palms. If you know, that's a
military
Marine
base,
military base. Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of people go out there because, hey, look, we got a cheap spot. It's still not cheap, to be honest, but it's a cheaper spot than when you're in like in the inner valley, right, where Palm Springs is and all that.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna take them an hour and 20 minutes plus to go. Even though it may seem that it's like, oh yeah, it's just down the street. No, the mountain to go up there at nighttime is very dangerous. It's very dangerous spot to get up to to that military base, and it's just a lot of people like they even if they offer you like a like $800-900, it's still tough because now you wasted 3-4 hours going up and then down slowly because you don't want to get hit by another driver coming up there. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
So a lot of people did it. I think Kyle did it one time and he didn't like it. you know,
Well, I mean, what's Steven didn't go to Coachella this year.
he doesn't go anymore to be honest because he got the supplement up there. He's dick chilling.
Yep.
Well, I mean, you pick your spots, right? Like, what do I always say? If the crowd goes left, you go right. You kind of pick your
hmm
spots, no?
Exactly. And it was like, why go all the way over there and deal with that when most people are going to be gone in the LA area? So yeah, most of the drivers. So take advantage of the area over here. I didn't really even drive all that much. I did the first day, and then I spent a lot of time with my wife. So we'll see this week what it's like. You know.
Yeah, because a lot of people are like, oh, well, weekend one is trash. So a lot of people for weekend two don't go. A lot of drivers don't go.
So does
But a
that
lot of,
so, so does that
huh?
make your money better?
Yeah, kind of, because if you think about it, now you're dealing with real people, real concert goers, right? Because
Right.
weekend one is also known as influencer Chella, right? So pretty much everybody and their mama that are influencers get their shit paid for. So you cannot go and you tell the guy like, hey, um, you got 3 days, bro. Who's taking you? He's like, oh, we got all that shit covered. Like, so it's kind of hard to like really compute for rides that way. And it's like a big mix. So it's like a lot of people are saying it's a 80-20 mix, where it's like 80% influencers getting their Coachella picks for the year and then dipping. You know what I mean? So a lot of times
No, I
it's
don't.
not.
I don't understand. Explain it to me.
So let's say you got Ultra, right? Ultra
Right.
Festival
Right.
there.
Right. Right.
9 times out of 10, you're gonna get people who go to Ultra for the music, right?
Right.
But let's say if there was Ultra weekend too, right? Going back to back weekends for Ultra. First weekend is probably gonna be the people that are influencers. People who are gonna just go there, be like, oh my god, I'm here, take a picture, and then dip out. And go to like 11 or something. You know,
Okay. Right. I'm
over
glad you know
here,
about. I'm glad you know
over
about that spot.
yeah, over here, a lot of people are not even at the festival. They're all like, all they do is go to like all the private parties or all the pre parties by these events, like Adidas, Nike, 818 Tequila, fucking Revolve, all these people who throw out like these influencer pre parties and stuff. And then eventually people will trickle down into the main event, which is Coachella, right? But like
Okay.
nobody goes to weekend one and be like, "Oh my god, I can't wait to go see the Coachella and look at all these bands and all these indie and all these like
Well, let
artists."
me
Like,
let me yeah. So let me ask you a question then. Which weekend has the bigger headliners? Weekend
they're
one
the
or
same.
weekend two?
They're the same. It's exact same. The
So the
exact same
lineup's the
lineup.
same.
Exact same. Exact thing. It just that. So let's say, weekend one. Here's an example. Weekend one had Frank Ocean. He hadn't played in so long, and he fucking bombed it, fucked it up. He fucked
Okay.
up weekend one for Coachella goers. So what ended up happening in the resale value for weekend 2 went up because people they're gonna say like, oh, maybe he fucked up that side. Now he's gonna come to weekend 2 and fix it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Kind of find out he said fuck the event and never even showed up, and they gave it to somebody else. So you
Well,
see how
they got it. Yeah, they
so
got
you
to
see
fill the
how
slot.
weekend 1 can influence weekend 2 and fuck up weekend 2 people because they generally want to go and actually go to the event. So for me, I made more weekend 1 a few years ago, but weekend 2 is starting to become that money
The
maker
better
because
weekend.
now you're talking to real people, real, hey, I'll give you a hookup, and they're like, fuck yeah, let's do it. You know what I
Right.
mean? Compared to these people that have a lot of money and they want to pay $20 to go down the street, which is
Okay.
like ridiculous.
Gotcha.
That's just my 2 cents about some influencers. You know, they might be millionaires or whatever the fuck they call it, but they're the most fucking stupid ass people ever, bro. They're like, oh yeah, you know, I could get this shit for free. Like, no, dog, you got me fucked up.
Okay. Well, it's curious because, like, for us, when you guys got your first weekend of Coachella out there, we just had Tortuga
I can't
here.
hear you.
You can't hear me?
Can you guys hear him? I
You guys
can't
can't hear me?
hear Vinny.
Hold
Yep, I
on.
can hear you.
You
I
can
don't
hear
know.
me,
Somebody
Steve?
left and fucked it
Yeah,
up
I can
for
hear you.
me.
Okay. Well, Steven can
Oh
hear me. Pat
fuck! Hold
Buddha
on.
can't hear me. Nope. Now Buddha's gone.
You teleported up out of here.
We don't have that double weekend stuff down here. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We
Double
okay, he's not
weekend and
coming.
then stagecoach right after.
Oh, so you guys got 3 weekends back to back to back.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
always
see,
Coachella,
we don't have that.
Coachella, stagecoach.
No, we don't have that. We got, like I just said, we had Tortuga, 3 days on the beach. Right, used to be mostly a country music festival. Now it's kind of mixed in there a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Pascal just, damn, are you going to leave me too, bro? And I'm just going to end the podcast and go home. Oh wait, I'm already home. Let's see, Buddha. Nope, Buddha's trying to get back in. I see brother Mike is in the building. Rivian money is better. I don't know. Did Monk go down to Coachella? Or did he
Nah.
stay up in San Fran?
Nah, he stayed up. He wasn't planning on going down. Nope.
So then, if Buddha did roughly 2,500, we'll say, you don't have to tell your numbers. Obviously, I'm not asking your numbers. Do you feel like by not going, you were, all things considered, even money with that? All things
No, but
considered.
no, only because I mean I'll say mine. I think I only made like 1,200, but I didn't work the weekend at all. I was hanging around with my wife all weekend. So this weekend we'll see because I'll actually be here. I'll actually be out working. I worked Friday, and that I did pretty good. I was a little behind. I don't know about Buddha, but I was a little behind Silver. He was making a little bit more than me.
Right.
Because at one point it just kind of like died out and slowed down. But
Okay.
for like during the day though, I was making the same money. I took the day off because I was planning it. I was like, you know what, I might go over there, especially if I got a ride from the airports over to the event. But I was like, nah. And I, you know what, I was listening to the conversation and chatting with a few of the people that were over there, and it was like it was nice to be in my bed, not having to be over there and deal with what was going on over at Coachella. Um, sometimes you feel like you're in the mood to hustle it up and whatnot. And other time, I kind of get where Kyle was coming from back when Kyle used to, you know, when
Right.
he tried to run Coachella. It's just like, man, that's not my thing. It's like I want to provide a service. I want to advertise beforehand. I want to have clients beforehand. If I don't have people beforehand, I'm not trying to drum up business in the middle of all the chaos.
Right. No, I listen. I hear you. Monk says you live in your car for days, camping for rides. I mean,
Yeah.
I gotta be
mean,
honest here.
You,
I
you,
can't tell you the last time I worked an event.
well, let me explain something. Part of the issue is the way that Uber and Lyft operate in the area. Because of the way that they operate, and because they started that whole policy of no surging and everything like that, it makes it extremely difficult and undesirable to be out there. You definitely don't want to take any of the rides. Uber's rates were absolute trash from what I was seeing from the other guys, from especially from Silver. Uber's rates were garbage. It was like no point of even having the Uber app on. Lyft did
Really?
have, yeah, and it's interesting because they kind of had this thing where over the past few years it's been bouncing back and forth. Like Uber will have the lot surge or whatever and give you like 20-25 bucks per ride. Um, and then Lyft might not perform. It'll only have the 40% turbo. Like before, the last time I was there, Lyft had the dollar amount surge.
Right.
So, and it had a better surge than Uber. So that year Lyft was better. Then the next year Uber was better because Lyft wasn't showing any surge. And it took until like the last day or something for it to finally show some surge. And then so this year, from what I could tell, Uber completely got rid of the surge, and then Lyft was showing up toward the absolute zenith of the night.
Right.
And it's like trying to battle all that. It has to be like if I go to Dodger Stadium or something like that, I can expect that there's going to be a surge there, or the Forum, one of our performing areas here, the Forum or the Kia Forum or what's next to it, Intuit Dome or one of those spots. But it's like going all the way over there. There's thousands upon thousands of people over there, but the rates don't never go up. At least for you, it doesn't go up. The cost for the passengers is astronomical, even going back to the airport, but you're getting paid as if it's just another normal day. And I didn't want to play that game.
I mean, there's like I said, bro. There's people that are gonna just want to get through the apps, and there's gonna be people like me and my dad who just go out there, talk to people, and get cash. We don't like at that point the dollar supplement or the supplement doesn't matter because we're getting like $8, $9, $10 a mile plus that or plus more than that. So like we're getting even down the street uh to PJ West, which is like a mile down the road, we're getting $120. So
Mm-hmm.
like people got it, people don't got it, it's all good. A lot of people
It, it,
everybody has their different take on it, you know what I mean? I
how'd you
get I
go?
The
get
good thing for
Steven
me
I get
is
Steven's thing too,
it's
bro.
like the good thing is to me it's like okay, it's 3 weeks. It's like 3 weeks out of
I
my year.
I'm telling you, like Omar will go and hit all these big events. He does the Rolling Loud. He does F1. He does Ultra, Miami Music Week. He'll go to the football games. And, bro, I don't go to none of that shit. I go find my little hole in my little area where I think, normal people are and where they're normally going to do their things. And that's where I go work, man. I just, that, I remember for years sitting at the Florida Panthers play hockey. The two-time defending NHL Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. They ain't going to do it this year, but 3 years in a row, they're in the finals. They play 8 minutes away from where I live, and I will not go pick up after a game there. I used to sit in that lot for an hour and a half, waiting on a $50 ride, a $70 ride, and think I was doing something. No, bro.
Well, see, you see my tweet where it's like they purposely fuck up the whole entire like if you could get in there, if you're gonna go into the event, right, where the venue's at,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so easy to go in, get out, get your passenger, get out, come
That's
back
a different
in,
story.
you
Right.
know, because I remember there were sometimes where I would hear you in the Discord or on the little radio thing where it's like, oh, this motherfucker's taking me out. Oh, she said I can't even be in here, and I'm an Uber
Right.
driver, and you know the security fucks it up for us, the cops fuck it up for us. Everybody, the whole event venue sucks, right? How the fuck are you gonna send 100,000 people down one fucking street? It's it's ridiculous. If the event would talk to Uber or Lyft or have the boss would talk to somebody like and make the event just go so smooth, it would be a different story, right? Because then you say, oh well, I'm not gonna go get that $50 ride. Why? Because it's gonna take you an hour to get in there. You can't even
Yep.
find your fucking passengers, so you're wasting time. And then to
Right.
get out is a fucking mess. And all that for $50. Then you start thinking to yourself, well, fuck this shit. I'm not gonna do this
Mm-hmm.
at all. You
Mm-hmm.
know, that's why when I found out about friends and family lot on the south end, it was clean. You go in there, you get the fuck out. Boom. Right?
Yep.
But then eventually they started to fuck it up even more and more. They started to fucking with it more and more and more to the point where it's dumb to even go in there sometimes because you can. Uber didn't do this before, where let's say they send you to the north lot to drop off, but you go to the south lot because you get in there and you get the fuck out and go get another ride,
Right.
right? So let's say the ride is $25 and it's down the street. That's really good money because you can get in and get out. But it's to the north lot. If you know, the north lot will take you an hour and a half or more just to move a fucking inch because of all the
Mm.
people that are going there. So what we do is like we tell the passengers, hey, I know your shit says over there, but I'm gonna drop you off even faster and it's only like a 10-15 minute walk. And they say, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. So mind you, the upfront fare was $25. You dropped them off, and now it's $14 because Uber says, "Hey, just so you know, the ride just got recalculated,"
Yeah, I know that's some bullshit too. They do.
and he still charged the passengers the same amount.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So you see how it's becoming more and more just like fucking ridiculous, like to even do Coachella, but like that's why. Eventually you start to learn these ways where you just tell the customer, "Hey, I don't give a like Brandon. This is so funny. I don't know if Brandon said this in the server or not, but
I,
he
I
told
was gonna I was gonna ask how did Boy Wonder work out?
you know he got into an accident and kind of fucked shit up for himself, but he did pretty good, I guess. I mean, for what it was, I mean, he's expecting just because you have a black SUV that you're gonna make 10 times as much as a Prius is. You know what I mean?
Right.
Which is not true. But
Nope. Not at all.
but like Brandon said to a customer, like on a black SUV thing, he said he's like he told the girl like, hey, you know, I know you put the thing at the north lot, but I'm gonna drop your ass off in the south lot. And she goes, then no. No, I don't want to walk that far. And he said, all right, then, well, cancel. Cancel and told that bitch to fuck off. And then my dad, he got a ride to the north lot. And then he goes, hey, look, ladies, I'm going to drop you off in the south lot. It's just faster for me and faster for you. And they said, oh, then why did you accept it? He's like, oh, yeah, well, here. Now nobody's going to take you. Cancel. Fuck you then.
Damn.
It's
Damn.
it's becoming that way now, bro. It's becoming that much of a fucking hassle what they did there. That's why I tweeted it out because it's fucking frustrating, bro. It's so stupid. How the fuck you seen the map? how the fuck do you expect to have everybody go to the main parking spot and also the rideshare people to go through there? Steven's been through that stupid lot to that lot. It's a pain in the ass. And it's like, oh, and then you find out that you're in the wrong lane, and then the fucking security guards make fun of you and talk all this shit, and then they're like, oh, you gotta go that way, and you're like, nah, I gotta go to the register lot. They're like, that's none of our problem. Now you're just trying to squabble up with the security guards, dog. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like, you know, then
Well,
what? You fuck around and find out, get a ticket. Now what? Now you're negative 300 in the hole now. So it's like,
it's not worth
I
it.
don't know, bro.
Not worth it.
It's worth
not
it for
worth it.
me, but sometimes it's getting to that point where.
But because you know. Well, because you know.
Yeah.
Antonio wants to know were there any Waymos or Tesla?
No, there's nothing there, bro. It's in the middle of the desert. Those shits will blow up before anything. Can you? Oh my god! Can you imagine a fucking Waymo fucking air? Oh man, no,
bro,
no,
they just released. Listen, they just turned Waymos loose now in the city of Miami. It's official. So in the city of Miami, from Bal Harbor south all the way to South Miami along the coast, including a couple of small sections of the most busiest and most highly constructed highways in the nation. This is like your 405 on steroids. 95 south through downtown Miami is like your 405 on steroids. It ain't fun. It ain't fun. Now put in massive construction. So I'm waiting to see how this is going to play out. Also found out today that over in Naples on the other side, which is where I plan to go on Saturday, I'm going to try to go work over there on Saturday. If I don't have a private sector client, I'm going to go work over there on Saturday. And they got 2 cybercabs over there now running. 2 Tesla cybercabs. It's coming, guys. It's coming.
I almost took a robo-taxi in San Fran, bro. I should have taken it.
Just to see it.
But then the girl I was with, she's like, but that's the same thing that took us all the way from where we live to up here. I was like, yeah, you're right. I could just get in my fucking own car and fucking turn on full FSD and have that shit go everywhere.
Well, you know what? That just reminded me. Since I got the new phone, I got rid of my Apple phone. What the fuck? I don't care about any of this, Google. God damn it. You know, Steven, there's some shit that this Google phone does that I really don't like.
Like what?
Like asking me about a bunch of Google shit that I ain't asking about. Try this from Google, try that from Google. You know, the Robotaxi app was only on Apple. And now that I don't have an Apple phone, I can't get the Robotaxi app from Tesla.
Womp.
That's all right. I still don't want that goddamn. I still don't want that Uber app. I mean the
iPhone.
The iPhone, yeah, that thing. Fuck that thing. Fuck Apple.
Actually, you know what's crazy? The iPhone. I've been having iPhone since fucking the iPhone 4. And I have the iPhone 16 Pro Max. I skipped out on the 17. That's what I do. I skip one and I get the next year or whatever. But man, this is the first time that this iPhone has been getting dead pixels on the side of the corner here. And it's like, damn, I never had that shit with all the other iPhones that I had. And like, oh, it's an OLED thing. Bro, I've had the 12 Pro, the 11 Pro, and the
never
10S.
Had that problem.
Like,
never had that problem.
It's like, I don't know, man. I'm waiting for the Apple folding phone. That's what I'll put all my eggs in my basket on that.
You're gonna be waiting a whole fucking another 10 years for Apple to come out with.
And then you're gonna get the first generation. Couldn't be me.
Don't you have the first generation fold?
Couldn't be me. I don't. know if I have the first gen, but I do have it. I had bought it like way after it was first released.
No, no, no. You said the first gen product, and you have the first gen product, bro.
You gonna buy it brand new?
It don't matter. You got the first
It
gen,
doesn't
right?
matter, huh? It doesn't matter, huh?
What does the other fool say in the Discord? Say that you're broke. No, I'm kidding. it's
So
Oh shoot,
so
I'll buy it cheap all the time, every time.
so let me ask you guys a
a
question.
good
Okay,
it's a good price. You did get that folding phone for. I ain't gonna cap, but
did
what's
you
up, Vinny?
did your charging prices go up out there at your Tesla chargers?
No, bro. They made a fucking Tesla charger next to the fucking
Mm,
to the fucking
I'll be
to the
back.
Planet Fitness. They made it right next door, so we could just literally go charge up for a couple of cents and then come back.
I don't understand.
Yeah, so before the prices would fucking be it wouldn't we didn't have that stupid shit that goes up and down, right?
Okay,
So what we would do, like we'll go like a couple minutes early and then go charge for cheap right there at La Quinta. And it was either that one or the one in India, which is far as fuck.
are we
So they
talking
made
about
they made
Are
one.
we talking about out by Coachella?
Yeah. So
Okay,
The Coachella prices for me were fucking cheap, like beyond cheap for those the Tesla. They're the V4 chargers or the V3 ones, the
right.
box.
Was it the black?
The
Was it the white ones with the black trim?
with the black trim around it,
That's the V4.
but this one was weird. They didn't have the screens on it, right? You know how they usually have a screen on it on the corner?
Uh, on a Tesla charger?
Yeah, they usually have a screen and it has all the information on it.
No,
Well,
we ain't got none of that here.
we have those here, but this one didn't have it. And apparently, you can literally walk around to the little a POS system that's right there, and you can pay which charger you're at, and just clink.
See
I'm like,
now,
what the fuck?
none of our chargers have that here. We don't have anything like that here.
Mm-hmm.
All of our chargers are you got to pay through the app. Everything's got to be already done in the app.
Yeah.
There's no paying at the pump, so to speak. But we've got the
Mm,
V4s. I mean, that's what we have out here.
yeah.
We have the I call them the stormtroopers. They're the black cabinets with the or the white cabinets with the black trim.
Yeah.
I gotta straighten out these cables out here. I gotta straighten out these cables. But anyway, yeah, I was just curious how Coachella went for you guys because if rates are dropping, I mean, is it really worth? Is it advantageous going out to these events when
If
there's other
you're,
things that you could be doing?
it's only worth it if you're gonna hustle. If you're not gonna hustle, stay your ass at home. Cause there's no
Okay,
reason for your ass to be out there. Because you know, I bet you anything if they didn't have like Silver Fox was telling me, we were telling Silver Fox like, damn, bro, we didn't think to see you out here because you have the supplement in LA and all of that. What are you doing down here? And he's like, well, I take my chances.
hmm.
You know what I
Okay,
mean? It's all about that. Yes, you can make $500, $600 a day in LA with the supplement or whatever. But
I was gonna say because he does really well. I mean, he hustles. They talk
not to
about that guy.
yeah.
They talk about that guy in Massachusetts, but from what I hear, Silver Fox in LA
He's
is a
number one.
beast.
He's number
He's
one.
a beast.
He's number one, and half the hours is the other homeboy too. By the way,
What happened?
if you see numbers per numbers and hours per hours, Silver smacking this guy tenfold.
Oh, you mean from the Iron Man from
Iron
Massachusetts?
Man,
They're gonna
yeah,
come.
but we don't we keep
Yeah,
that
I
one
get
on the
it.
low.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
We're not throwing it out on the table. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it.
Yeah. So like
Let Let them have their
So
glory.
yeah, shit. Silver Fox don't give a who fucks about being the Iron Man or whatever. He making his bread on the low. Keep it that way. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like, we all thought because he was like, I thought he was, going out there, out in LA instead of here. But he said, "Fuck it, I'll test my waters."
Right.
And that's a good thing. Test. Look, I have a little homie that he had got into in some little situation, and he's not seasoned. He doesn't know shit, and made $150 in like 2-3 hours.
Can't beat that.
$0 to 150. Hey, bro, you
Right.
he was undercutting himself really badly, but hey, he's getting the motion. Now
Right.
next week he's telling me next week, bro. When I come out here, bro, I already know what to do. All right.
There
Now,
you go. That's how you learn.
that's how you learn.
That's how
And
you
and
learn.
I always bring up this. I always bring up Omar, bro, cause Omar with the rented car, right?
Right.
No Uber, no Lyft, no shit, nothing. And to see Omar literally going to the fucking no man's land of the airport where there's a bunch of shit going around and he's going up to people like, hey, just get in the car.
That's
And they're like,
Omar.
huh? They're like, what? They're like, hey, you need an Uber, right? Yeah, get in the car. I got you. Let me get your stuff. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, sir, how much are you gonna pay charges? You're like, we'll talk about that on the car. What? And he already got him in the car, bro. He's not gonna fucking get him down, bro. You know what I mean?
Right. 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 Right.
And the way that he was going up to these fucking hotels, bro, and be like, hey, come through. All right. Making money hustling, bro. That's what we want to see, bro. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's not for
It's
everybody. You,
like
you gotta have you gotta have the disposition for that.
you gotta have it. If you don't have it,
Yeah, you
and
gotta
then
have the
you
disposition.
complain, it's kind of like, well, bro,
Right.
you're on the app. You're
Right.
basing your ass on the apps, bro. You know.
Right.
It is what it is. It's not for everybody, and I respect everybody who says it's not for them. If they don't want to pull up, hey, more to you, you know.
Right. No, Omar's good for that, man. I've seen him many a time do his thing, and it's cool.
It's
He can
the
go at it.
craziest shit to see live, bro. Seeing his shit, bro, live is crazy.
Yep. And if he don't get the response he wants, he's out of there. He's like, okay, going next.
This dude fucking literally overheard a conversation about with another driver getting. He's like, oh yeah, I could do 200, and the people like, oh no, I could do 180. And he's like, nah, that's too much. And then Omar goes behind, he's like, you said 180, right? And he doesn't even look at them. He goes and looks around and shit with the stupid little hat. And then he goes, and then he's like, they're like, yeah, if you do 180, I'm down. He's like, all right, you see that escalator right there? Yeah, that's me. Let's go. Like that, fool, smooth as fuck, bro. And then it's me and my dad and my other buddy just looking at Omar like, this motherfucker, what? Yeah, bro. And then Omar decides to go. So there's a lane. There's a couple lanes. So it goes us where all the drivers are at. And then the car, a lane, a little bit of space, and then that's where all the passengers are coming out of the event.
Right.
Omar, I don't know how he did it. He just goes and walks super stupid across the fucking lanes. Goes inside of the fucking event where you can get people from, or where the people are at, and he goes,
Right.
little fucking dude goes like, who do I pick? Who do I get? And out of nowhere, you see Omar walking his happy ass to the escalator with people in the back. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like,
Yeah.
and I was like, I see Omar and I see, hey, bro, how much? Like, how much, you know? And he just says like this. He just says, he goes like this. I'm like, you
Right.
motherfucker. You're like,
Yep.
what? Yeah,
Oh,
bro. I mean,
he's in the middle of the transaction. He's not trying to,
yeah,
you
he's in the
know.
flow with it. He's in the flow with it. That's why sometimes when you're in the heap of shit, or like, you and my buddy, I just barely got to the fucking corner, and he goes, "Hey, Buddha, where you at?" I'm like, "Down the street." They're like, "All right, I already got a client for us. Let's go." They want 2 cars. We got a group of 8. 4 and 4. I'm like, "All right, let's go."
Right,
We pull up, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, hell yeah, guys, let's go." And then when the minivan is like, "I'll do 150 instead of 200 for me and them."
right.
And then they go, "Nah, we're good, homie." We got and dipped off in 2 cars,
That's it.
$100. And they tipped us an extra 20 each, so 120 each car. You
There's
know,
nothing wrong with that.
and that's why we go out there and make money and have fun with it, bro.
Well,
Like,
you know what? That's kind of the way I try to treat the now with the ride share. I try to treat it that way. Is just trying to
mhm.
have some fun with it.
That's all it
Because
is,
let
bro.
me tell you, bro, and especially now that seasons get ready to let out, and we're already starting to see the change. More cars on the road, less demand, more supply. That's going to happen. We know we're going to have to drop down to comfort. We're not going to be able to sit up here on our pedestals on Premier only. You're going to have Suburbans doing comfort rides. You're going to have Suburbans and Escalades doing X rides. It's going to happen. Why get mad at it? You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Why get
bro.
you know what it is before you even turn on the app that day. You know you're gonna be cherry picking some bullshit rides. You just
And
know it.
that's the thing. Like Monk, bro. Monk ordered a fucking comfort ride to San Diego, and guess who picked him up? Like, he was doing a fake ride. Obviously, he wasn't doing a real ride
Right.
because, bro, a fucking Escalade pulls up
No
on
way.
a comfort ride. But then you start to think about it. He has the supplement, so it's gonna pay him out really good.
Well, yeah, because if it's
So
LA, he gets that extra dollar, right?
exactly, right? So from Universal Studios to San Diego, that's a big chunk of change.
Huh.
But remember, those when the prices were a little bit lower compared to now.
Right.
And the thing out there in Coachella Valley is all a lot of Indian reservations and shit.
Okay.
So their prices are like way below everybody else's, like in the $4 range. The
Mhm.
diesel's like in that low to mid sixes compared to everywhere else is like in the sevens. So like,
Bro, y'all
you
y'all
know what I
get
mean?
killed on y'all get killed on gas out there. I don't know how y'all do it, man. I
I don't
swear to
know,
Jesus,
bro.
because when I look at y'all's rates without the supplement, your rates ain't no better than our rates here.
But like, bro, so I met with Minivan Todd,
Uh huh.
the Dara guy,
Yeah. Uh huh.
and I
I'm
was
not gonna do
telling
it.
him,
I'll be gentle.
I was like, dude, the fool's tall as fuck, and I'm like, he's like, Buddha. I'm like, who the fuck are this? Who the fuck is this guy? He's like, oh, it's me, Todd. I'm like, oh, okay, what's up, dude? And then I was so awkward, bro, because I was so in the moment of fucking, in the moment. And then he's
Right.
like, and then, bro, his fucking rides are coming in because I'd seen it rides on his tablet. And I was like,
Right.
how the fuck are you getting those and I'm not getting those? Like, his rates are fuck. I don't know, bro. His rates are better than mine. And
No shit.
dude, and I'm talking about like, cause anybody can bullshit on Twitter, right? But when you
Right.
see it with your eyes and you observe, I'm like, this motherfucker got a $70 ride just to go 2 miles, but they're giving me the same ride for less.
It's amazing
Like,
how that happens, bro. It's
like
amazing how that
what,
happens. Amazing how that happens. Imagine sitting right next,
bro?
right.
It's
Imagine being
crazy.
standing right next to each other. Imagine standing right next to somebody. You both have the same car, same platform, same everything. Your app is showing you a $9 surge. His app is showing him a $14 surge. right in the same spot where you two are both at.
It's
How do you
fucking.
not? How do you not feel? And you both got the same carrier.
And that, yeah, we both have Verizon.
How does that not make you feel some kind of way?
So the thing, I don't know if you guys have the problem in your guys' market, but during Coachella, advantage is everything, bro. Okay, advantage is everything.
I got to be honest. I've never not had advantage, ever.
No. I'm not talking about that bullshit Uber shit. I'm saying if you have an edge over everybody
An
else,
edge. Okay.
you're gonna always win, right?
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers had cell jammers in the lot, bro.
Does it work?
Bro, we couldn't even get no rides. But if we go onto the other side of the lot and walk a couple feet down that way, then I started getting the pings. But with not the surge, because the surge is attached to the airport. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So what my buddy did, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna buy me a Starlink Mini. Fuck these fat people, right? I almost said something, but
That's a '90s word, man.
Hey, bro, I know, but hey, he's like, fuck these dudes. Gets a Starlink Mini, and fucking now he's getting every ping. Ding, 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 ding. They're jamming the signals, fam.
That's actually not a bad idea.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Vinny, once that stuff goes through you're telling me about, I might have to give me one of those Starlink mini things.
I thought about it because there's a deal now with T-Mobile.
Mm-hmm.
There's some kind of deal with T-Mobile. Here it is. Starlink offer no upfront cost. Hold on. Let me see what it says here. Hold on. Let me share the screen. I thought about this for my test. I call my car the Tesla rack. Just letting you know. You know how in the Marvel series you got the Tesla rack? Mine's the Tesla rack. Mine's the Tesla rack. God damn it.
Got it.
Just forget. But here, fast, reliable home internet starting at $35 a month until $430 in select areas. No upfront hardware costs. What about the Roam? Because that's what you would have to get. You'd have to get the Roam.
No, that stuff, Starlink Mini. The Starlink Mini is the Roam one.
Right. Well, okay. Well, here it is. It's $199 mini kit with activation benefit. So you pay $200, and then you can get 100 gigabytes for $50 a month. So you put that in your car, you would probably have the best internet service anywhere, right? You would think.
Dude, we're talking like really good speeds, bro. Because Coachella, it's the desert, so you got a clear sky every time. So bro, you're getting fucking speeds upwards to 300 to 400 megabits in the desert. So oh man, he was getting all the fucking good pings, bro. Well, we're trying to man, Uber spinning, bro. Shit.
Can you take this shit on a cruise ship?
Yeah. Oh no. I picked up a people that were going on a cruise ship, and you had to pay their Wi-Fi. You cannot take your own Starlink Mini, or they'll take it off right there at the security spot.
Oh, I'm asking. Wait a minute. I'm asking Gemini. Can I use Starlink on a cruise ship? Oh God. While you cannot realistically use your personal Starlink dish on a cruise ship, you will likely be using Starlink's technology anyway. Ain't that a bitch?
Yep.
Bring your own dish. Confiscation risk. Oh, okay. All right. But $200, bro, to pick up the mini and then $50 a month. Like if you're a rideshare driver and you do a lot of events, or you live in an area where you get a lot of dead space, dead cell phone space, like something like this would not be a bad investment. I don't think. That might not be a bad investment, bro.
Bro, when it's talking about you making cents versus making dollars, bro, obviously it's worse. It's the difference between you seeing $180 ride to somebody not getting that $180 ride because of their signal.
And see, down here, we get ready to start hurricane season. I've been working on this whole package for Amazon for hurricane and disaster package. You know, products that people could use that you should keep in. Like you guys got earthquakes out there, right? So it's kind of like I'm not saying it's different, but it's different. You know what I'm saying? Out here, we got to deal with the big storms, right? And they're already predicting we're going to have this is going to be a super El Nino season, and they're predicting like eight named hurricanes with 3 or 4 major named storms. So something like this would be good to have, and I think you only pay for it when you need it. Like if you don't need it, you don't pay the $50. In other words, you can turn it on or off. Service plans. Let's see. Rome, best for RVs, nomads, campers, working on the go. 100 gigs, $50 a month. I might have to do that, bro. I might have to do that. Anyway, Buddha, Tony, I'm gonna cut this one short tonight.
That works for me because my person just landed at the airport.
Oh, there you go. Private sector.
Chilling.
Private sector. I'm curious to see how that works out for you, Mr. Tony. Oh, Mr. Gambit's in the house, bro. What the hell? Uber has about 1 billion ants to work with. What's up, boys? How things doing in the crazy gig world? I don't think about the gig world that much anymore. It's like
this is what I think about the gig world. F them, mother.
There you go. Tony for president. Tony for president, my boy. Oh God.
I like Tony for governor of California.
I thought that was
like
Sergio.
That job. No.
Thought that was Sergio.
No disrespect.
Right, yeah.
to the
Let me be
foreigner.
government.
I'd rather have an American. I'd rather every time we put a foreigner in power, they flip on us.
You know, I would probably just decimate the government. I'll be like, I will just bring Elon Musk into.
You're fired. 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 Oh boy. Well, so much for going home.
I'll be firing so many people until they fired me.
And you're fired, and you're fired, and you're fired, and you're fired, and you're fired.
Like I'm running on one thing: firing all these corrupt.
Bro, do you realize?
And bureaucrats.
Wait a minute. Do you realize how many federal workers were fired since Trump's been in office?
A ton.
A ton,
including Noam and his other eye candy.
Well,
not just that. Like departments gone.
Whole departments. See ya. Department of Education. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Back to the States. Control your own education departments. Bro, he has. But here's the thing. When you look at the unemployment numbers, we're still at the same unemployment. So how is that possible, right? People say, well, if they're firing all these federal employees and we're reducing our footprint on the federal level, where are all these people going for jobs? Well, the private sector's hiring. They're getting private sector jobs.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense why my daughter can't get a job, because we have a lot of federal people that were here in Denver. And so, like, I'm like, she can't even get a high school entry-level restaurant job because of these people. Well, plus Colorado's dumb minimum wage laws make it so that you don't need to really move out of an entry-level position.
Well, I hear you. Mr. Gambit says there should be a special clause put in. If you let the gas price go past $4 a gallon, you have to step down. Well, I mean, Warren Buffett said if If the deficit is more than 2% of the GDP, nobody gets paid in Congress. They can't run for re-election. I mean, it's pretty simple. They spend all the money. We don't spend the money. We're not taxing ourselves. They're taxing the shit out of us. Well, you know what, Tony? That's true, bro. A lot of people are, listen, 67% of all working people in the country, working Americans in the country, I gotta put that word in there specifically, have a side gig, have a second job or a side hustle. Could be working the gig apps, could be flipping shit from garage sales or whatever. You know,
these gig apps are just making me want to just throw up.
They're getting bad. Well, I mean, listen, they're in trouble, man. Did you see did you guys see the only a day Instagram reel? Did you see the Instagram reel from Miami with the DoorDash robots? They had 3 of them lined up on the side of the street, on the sidewalk, and some dude just went over and kicked all 3 of them over. Just kicked them over. Boom, boom, boom. It's a DoorDash worker. He went over and he kicked them all over. Boom, boom, boom.
Nice.
And then went on about his business. Fired up that blunt and kept moving. Nobody's getting raised anymore. They're hiring and paying minimum wage or low fee salaries. Yeah, but Gambit, there's no more free money, bro.
I bet
there's no more free money. Go ahead.
I bet you could make your own business. Like, all right, if you're a DoorDash driver, you can put into this pool. Once my money gets up here, I'll go hunt some of these robots and knock them out.
There you go. There you go. I mean, talk about a drive-by. Talk about a drive-by. Slip, kick, boom.
Do it through the blockchain, too, so you can't be tracked.
I'm so dead. No, hey, Vinny, talking about that, before we get out, what do you think about all the fires in the warehouses?
You mean like the egg farms when they were burning down all the egg farms?
Wait, what? I didn't know that.
Who wants to tell him under the last administration they were burning chicken farms down? Whole chicken farms.
Well, even during COVID, they were doing that.
Yeah, they were burning down chicken farms.
Down.
Got to get the prices up. If you got too many eggs, the price of eggs comes down. That's good for the economy. It's not good for elections. Got to get the prices up. So if they're starting fires in warehouses, I mean, that's one of the things in Miami, in Florida, that the insurance companies have a problem with the arson and the false, what do they call it? False insurance claims.
Damn. So, I don't know.
Scott,
it's crazy.
Scott wants to know if we talked about Coachella. No.
No, we didn't. No.
Hell no, we ain't talking about no damn Coachella. No.
Nah, bro. Shit, not even close.
There he is. The Mocha Monk is in the building.
We were just about to
close it. We were about to close this damn show down. And then
let's see what he has today.
Pascal. Yep, got to.
Let's see what he has today.
Go ahead. I'll be right back. I gotta go turn on some.
Darkness first cousin. I'm dead as fuck.
I got Darkness first cousin.
That's funny. I'm always gonna be amazed with Mr. Thomas.
Okay. Something happened. All right, guys. I'm here.
I don't know what's wrong. I think Vinny dipped out.
Yeah, he said he had to go do something.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, he said he'd
the
be
Cocos
right back.
were all over Los
He
Angeles.
He muted all of us? Or is it me?
No, I can hear you. You just might not be able to hear us.
Oh, okay. I can't hear Buddha or Steven.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is wrong with this.
Holy crap, what happened?
I don't know what happened with this new shit, bro.
How you doing, Tony?
Dude, it's a StreamYard glitch, since they sold that company.
StreamYard got sold?
Yeah, it's not the original people.
No,
they sold that like a year or two ago.
Oh,
is that when they increased their prices like crazy?
Yeah,
and now we got to deal with
going up.
Now we got to deal with the glitches. My
Well, it was
God.
it was a duopoly, so they got a perfect opportunity to jump in,
Well,
absorb the
I knew
company,
I
and then
had to
raise
check
rates.
in right quick, because I knew I was going to be working late. I just did my last customer, so I'm on my way home. So, and then Vinny said y'all was about to shut it down. I'm like, oh shit, my bad.
Hmm.
Well, it's because
Like I thought I had more time.
well, I'm
Yeah.
about to be picking up a passenger.
Oh, okay.
I
Are
just
are you
But
dropped one
using the
off.
special sauce for that passenger?
you know, it's not a Uber passenger.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. He gave you the special sauce because that gravy is thick. I haven't tried it yet, but I can't wait to try it.
No, like this is from because I have a few drivers out here that all of us used to rent the Teslas together.
Uh-huh.
So I'm covering one of his regulars because
Oh,
he
okay.
was double booked.
Oh, damn.
So,
Okay.
a quick 120.
Oh no, take
Oh, and
that.
we don't charge each other referral fees either.
Uh, uh,
Coachella was a joke. I saw 108 to go 2.5 hours from LAX to Coachella. They can
Yep.
kick. Whoa.
Yeah. What prices was I saying?
And you know what? But it's sad because, like, they wouldn't keep offering those prices if people
If
weren't
somebody
taking
wasn't
them.
taking them, yep.
Like,
Actually, I think they would.
do you think so?
Yeah.
I don't. I don't.
I think
uh,
that eventually people are going to take them, but like I don't think
Yep.
it's like how many declines or passes does it have to take till it actually goes up? Like I seen this. I think that they. I don't know. Do they let people pre-tip and they show you that?
No.
We don't. I don't have. We don't have that here.
Nope.
Well, there was this
uh,
ride that I had that was like, well, I didn't ever take it, but is going down to Colorado Springs and it was like $29 from South Denver, and I'm like 20. Well, are you crazy? And then like it switched up to Uber X Priority,
Wait,
and
wait,
then
wait,
it went
wait,
up
wait,
to
wait, wait,
yeah,
wait, Tony. $29 to go
right.
from Denver to Colorado Springs.
So
yeah,
Colorado Springs.
yeah.
Okay,
And
I'm sorry.
it was at like 3 p.m. too, so you
Oh
ain't
no,
unless you take the toll part, you're not gonna be able to move anywhere. And even then, the toll doesn't go all the way through.
Oh.
But
Mhm.
anyways, eventually it went up to like
for
$10, like over a half an hour, and then like finally it showed like $90 from like 40 to 90, and that's why
that's
I'm like,
craziness.
did allow them to like tip, and they showed us the tip, or were they really charging this dude like over $150 for an Uber X from Denver
Bro,
and
that's
selling it
crazy.
Well,
for
there's
like
some rides that
$29?
Wow.
they just take a outright loss on. Like almost every ride that me or Silver does, they take a loss on. Um, but
That's
then,
crazy.
but it's like every other ride that doesn't have supplement and everything like that. They're just raking it in.
Yeah.
So
Well, $90 to Colorado Springs is still a ripoff because,
um,
that's like you get to Colorado Springs, now how you get back to Denver. Like,
Right.
and
Yep. Like, and for reference, for all my people in South Florida, going from Denver to Colorado Springs is like going from Miami to West Palm Beach.
All right.
It's the exact same shit. It's the exact same shit.
Dead
It's like
miles going back.
70.
well, and
Yeah, it's
then
like
like
70
Colorado
something miles with
Springs
traffic.
is business is not like Denver's business. So it's like you can't even all right, pivot to being in Springs and making money because it doesn't work that way.
Wow.
Like they don't even have Uber Black down there. So if you had a black car or something, like I don't even think they have Uber Comfort. It's just Uber X.
Wow.
That's crazy. Man, I'm getting beat up right now. What the hell?
What'd you do? Why are you getting beat up?
No, I'm just having some opportunities, but goddamn, who the hell? Hell no. Motherfucker, you crazy. Still crazy. Nope, don't bother me no more. Anyway, I was just looking at some things, that's all. Listen, I did the thing Sunday where Lyft offered me. I hadn't driven for Lyft in like 4 months. They offered me $50 for 5 rides. Right, I do the 5 rides, and they'll give me a $50 bonus. I knocked it out in less than 2 hours. I wound up making $70 in the 2 hours though on the 5 trips with Lyft, and then the $50 bonus. So it was $120. But then I turned around and made $103 with Uber on 3 trips in less than 2 hours. So it's kind of like,
I mean, but you got Uber was always geared toward how many trips you did more than the quality of the trips, how long or how many miles you're driving, or how long it's going to take to actually do the ride. So it's more like they just return to their roots.
The thing with Lyft though is, I did the $70 and only drove a total of 43 miles for Lyft. Those were 5 Lyft basic rides, but 3 of the 5 rides or 4 of the 5 rides tipped out. So that's what made the money. I really didn't spend a lot of electricity to go get it. So I don't know, but we're heading towards that now is all I'm saying. So I'm going to start exploring in different cities. Like every weekend or every other weekend, I'm going to drive to a new city and go drive. And I'll put that on the other channel, the Tesla channel.
Yeah, the slow season is going to start soon.
It's already started, bro. It's already started. It's already started for us. I should go to Tampa first because I got a care package for Thomas. Yeah, you just want the care package. He wants the care package. Steven, I still got your car mats here, buddy.
I don't need them. God.
I know. That's why they're sitting right there in a box with the AirPods.
Ooh, I'll take the AirPods. I can help you with that. Yeah.
You want the AirPods?
Nobody else is gonna take them. Shoot.
I'll take them. I'll fucking fly out there to get them.
Wait. You know what? Never mind. It's an Apple product, right? Which AirPods is it?
I don't fucking know. Somebody left them in my car.
Oh, you just put it. Hey, what's it called? Buddha was just telling us that they
rant this morning on the ride along.
What happened, Steve? What?
I said you missed the epic rant this morning on my ride along.
Oh damn! Why am I barely here?
Well, tell it, damn it.
Well,
all right, y'all. Before he does that, I just gotta say peace out. I'm pulling up.
See you, Tony.
All right, buddy.
All right, Tony. Be safe out there,
buddy.
brother.
Thank y'all.
Yep. Well, of course, I had a rant. It was pretty intense. I had to go in because, of course, like with everything else, it got to the point where I was talking about the black community and the crabs in the barrel mentality they've had since the time.
Hold on. I'm going to disappear. Okay. I'm going to let 3 brown people talk about it, even though Buddha's more pale than I am. Go ahead.
This dude is funny. So, no, I had a rant. Man, I was talking about, how I want to see people succeed. And then I said, and then next thing you know, in the black community, someone don't want to see you succeed. And I said, it's been that crabs in the barrel mentality since the time I was in my walker and I had cut up tennis shoes on the bottom of it so I don't scratch the floor. I mean, like, or tennis balls. So I had went on this rant. And I'm like, even to this day, you could come up with an idea. You could put the effort in to push the idea, try to get some movement, and it'll be one person that just don't like you because you done one of those three things. And then they'll just do whatever they can to smash it down or to bring you down. So you'll lose the urge to do you'll lose the urge to do it. So then they'll turn around and do what you're doing.
Of course.
I mean,
people don't want to see nobody succeed, bro.
I mean, it's just a mess. I mean, because far as I can see, that people are broke. People need money. But if I'm telling you a way that this way can help you save some money, and you don't have the discipline to save money, you'll never have money. You'll never have it.
Well, I
like,
hate
it wouldn't even
matter.
imagine, no matter what you do, scratch off, win a lottery, whatever else, you will screw up that money because you don't even know how to budget or handle that kind of money.
Yep.
So your financial advisors will be stealing millions right up under your nose, and all you care about is having on Christian Dior and Jordans.
Yeah,
and
but
this
you know
is how you'll be broke
Vinny loves
within
Christian
5
Dior.
years. 3 if you lucky.
And Michael Kors.
So
listen, that
was what my rant was somewhat about.
Two things,
because this is what I like about our brotherhood. And like I was saying this morning, my grandmother died on her deathbed to tell me to make sure you do 3 things in life. 1, be good to your brothers and sisters and everybody else in the family. 2, be good to your friends and people who care about you. And 3, be a productive member of society. If you could do those 3, you straight.
Well,
but
people hate
I can do all 3,
black thing.
And someone won't like me because I did all 3. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. But I could go all up and down Twitter, and what do I see? Black people stealing, black people killing. All day long. And then why? Because there's no money. Well,
but that's
my
that's
thing
all
is, if
people,
you
though.
got a low skill set, you will deserve to have low money. And
I don't think you can hear
that's
me.
all I can say about that. So
yeah,
that was my rant.
No. Thomas,
today.
Can you hear us? Thomas.
Especially when you get someone in the comments and be like, people don't care. And I'd be like, all right, then we'll stay broke. If you don't care, then stay broke.
Bro.
What?
You can't hear us. But you can't hear us.
I just see you wiggling your hands. I can't hear anybody.
Me?
Yeah, exactly.
You guys can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh.
Did I do something wrong?
Oh, no, I got a phone call, bro. My fault.
Oh, you can't hear me? Oh, crap.
No,
I can hear everybody.
You can't hear us.
Okay, hold on.
How about now?
No, we can hear you.
You can't hear
us. Can anybody hear me now? Or no?
We hear you. How do I do
Probably
this?
not. No, because I can't hear you guys either.
I private chatted him. That's all I did that too. But he's on his phone.
Oh. Fix made off.
No.
Okay.
I can't.
It's it's funny because my cousin said the same thing about Ramsey.
Oh, this
This
that Dave
dandy.
speaks mainly to whites. And I'm like, bro, if you apply the information, it doesn't matter. If you apply the
Oh,
information,
it's
either it
probably
works for you or
StreamYard,
it doesn't.
of course.
Either you decide to learn discipline or you don't. It has nothing to do with whether it's for white people, black people, whatever. For people that don't know how to manage money.
100%. Right. We hear you, but you don't hear us. Okay, he's over there in the private chat. We'll try to get that all straightened out.
All right. So what were you
Anyway,
saying?
no, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, with what he's saying there, it's just, I don't know. That's got nothing to do with race.
Oh.
That's got nothing to do with race. That's got everything to do with just people being mean and nasty and not understanding, you know, that they don't want to see you do good, or they don't feel like you deserve to do good, or just because you've had some differences with somebody, you just want to hate on them. And it's, you know, like I can't stand to be around. I can't stand to be around people like that. I hate that. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. I can't stand to be around it.
Hey,
Again,
prejudice is prejudice. It doesn't have to be race.
I mean, this is why I go back to the Atlas Shrugged movies. Y'all need Buddha. That's a new movie for you, buddy.
Which one?
Atlas Shrugged. You know what? I'm gonna link it up.
Pull it up.
This is a movie for y'all to go see. It's on Prime right now. If you got Prime, then you can watch the movie. It's called Atlas Shrugged. I am going to find it for you here in a minute. And there's 3 movies, and they're all clean. They're clean movies. There's no cursing in them. But it's not a religious movie. There's like I said, there's 3 movies involved. So you can watch it on YouTube. All 3 parts are free, y'all. So I'm gonna put the first one up here right now.
I probably got a bunch of commercials.
No, not on YouTube. No commercials. You don't pay no commercials on YouTube, bro. If you got
red.
Yeah, I mean,
remember when it was still called YouTube Red? Now it's called YouTube Premium.
Yeah, well, I was talking to Steven about this earlier. Guys in the chat, listen, the movies are free. You can watch them on YouTube, all 3 channels. You can watch them. They're up there. I took the first one. I pinned it in the comment on Steven's channel, on my channel here. Go check the movie out, and you'll be okay.
What's the movie called?
Movie. Atlas Shrugged. I just put a link in the chat.
Yeah, hit that link.
It's in the chat. Gotta check it out. Excellent movies. And they vary, and you know what? By the time you get through to the 3rd one, you'll be all right.
This is the bariatric
Joey BTV. Nothing better than some off the clock when I'm off the clock for lunch at the W2. Amen to that. Because you're catching us when we're about to lock it down. So anyway, it is 10:45, guys. Show was slow tonight. Very, very slow. Not a lot of energy. I think a lot of us are just tired.
Yeah.
Like it's tired. And I didn't even prepare for the show tonight in the sense of coming up with some of the pivot stuff. But, you know, people are just beat up right now. I think people are beat up.
Just going through the motions.
So what I'll say is make sure you check out Accounting Tom's channel. He's on right along every morning. Check him out. Life of Buddha. I don't know what Buddha. Are you still doing YouTube videos, or did you say the hell with it? You can be honest. YouTube right now is very hard to do. There's no incentive there.
It's not that I'm throwing the hell with it. It's just that, you know, I'll get there. I'll get there. That's all I gotta say.
Where you going? Y'all gonna have to bail me out of jail.
Why, bro? Why?
I'm gonna do something to that woman one day.
And Cliff.
Uh-huh. You remember, you gotta be able to sleep with both eyes closed.
I can sleep like this. I sleep like that. I'll be all right. Well, I ain't gonna do the other thing. I'll do the other thing. Then it's like
Hey,
usually
yo.
I don't even put that under the pillow. That's right by the side. That's on the nightstand. Anyway,
It's
y'all
okay,
gotta
Vinny. We know you shoot nothing but bling.
Yeah. At 57, I hope so. I ain't trying to have no more. I hope so. I ain't trying to have no more, bro.
I like how you understood what I meant.
Yeah,
Instead
buddy.
of the gunfire.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. But I mean, not for nothing.
Oh, let's see. He's gonna bring out his BB gun.
No, that ain't a BB gun.
What is that right there?
Max cap hella points.
You could have hollow points there too.
Oh yeah, bro. We got red tips and green tips here too.
Why?
Welcome to Florida.
Can't wait to go to Florida, bro.
Stay right.
Welcome to Florida. Welcome to Florida, bro. Look, down here, you need it. You got to have it down here. You ain't got no choice. Everybody's wide open.
Really?
It's wide open. Yeah, it's wide open down here, man. People are nuts.
It's reminds me of Texas, bro.
I mean, I'm gonna go start some trouble, Steven. If you get the text message, bro, don't wait till the next day. Like, send bail now. Send bail now. Now. But not a lot of energy tonight. I don't know, man. It's getting, like I said, it's getting tough. It's getting tough, man. It's getting tough. I say this to people: without the free money flowing through the economy, everybody now has to be accountable for their dollars. So, like on the weekends, all of a sudden, the government. Even you know what? Fuck tax day. Like, that's my motto today. Fuck tax day. Right? All that money in Somalia, all that money in California, all that money in New York, and then you start going on to the local levels. All this money in Florida. Florida's got a bunch of fraud down here too. We're not immune to it. And yet they expect us to keep giving them money? Bruh. No, Antonio, I am not. I am a choir child. I'm a choir child. Anyway, all right. We're going to cut this off. I'll be back in the morning with a little live stream. By the way, anybody who joined me on the live stream, I appreciate you guys jumping in there in the mornings.
I love it.
Exactly. This morning though, I got to tell you, just like yesterday, the market ran up 350 points. I took a small chunk out of it. We took 20 points out of it. But today, where I was feeling nervous, the market ran again. Just ran again. And so, yeah. I took $20 out of the market today when I should have had 2,000 yesterday and 2,000 today. Got to do better, bro. Got to do better. But green days are better than red days, and that's how I feel. All right. Anybody got any closing words before we get out of here? Which stream will be better next week? I will be prepared next week.
Right. Be safe and be aware of your surroundings.
All times. Head on a swivel, baby. Head on a swivel. Sir. Steven, what you got? I'm going to give Buddha the last word. Steven, what you got?
I wasn't prepared. Nothing.
Wasn't ready.
Jesus.
I wasn't thinking about it. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it. Still just out here trying to grind. Keep grinding.
That's it.
Yeah.
Keep grinding.
I'm right there with you.
Keep grinding. Buddha.
Yes, sir.
What you got, Buddha?
What do I got?
It doesn't matter what you got.
Where's the fucking confetti?